Okay, hello, PELWELL family, and welcome to PELWELL Strong. So today's primary focus is heavy weights, building strength. We do have a few rounds of quick cardio bursts. We're gonna start with a warm up and then we'll get our weights, but you are gonna want multiple weights, thinking heavy for lower body and moderately heavy for upper body moves, squats, renegade rows, skull crushers, all the good ones. So we're gonna have a variety of weights if that's available to us. So standing with your feet a little wider than hips distance, just a nice body weight squat just to start to open up the hips, get the blood flowing a little bit, warming up that body. One more here, holding at the bottom, walk it all the way out into your plank, step the feet back about hips distance. And then we're just gonna sit back into down dog, round forward, back to plank. Today's playlist is 2000, or millennial music, sorry. So for us in our late 20s, 30s, I say us, there's one in her 20s. 30s closer into 40s, music we probably heard. Walk it all the way back in. Ground to those feet, take a nice deep breath, bring it up, take it all the way back down, walk it back out one more time, inchworm. Keep the hands planted, step the feet to the outsides of the hands, and then back to those squats. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Okay, so up first we have heels elevated squats. If you don't want to use the heel elevated for the weighted squat, that's fine, but have it set up for when we do our body weight version. Suitcase style squats, so picking heavy enough weights to make the squats challenging, but also remember you're having to dead hold these, so something your grip strength can hold on to. So you can do heels lifted for the whole thing or just for the body weight. But go ahead and get your heavy weights. So your rep scheme is 8 to 12 weighted squats. So we want to go pretty heavy where that low amount of reps is challenging. After you hit 8 to 12, if your heels aren't already propped up, we're going to prop them up. We're not sitting all the way down. We're sitting just until the hips and the knees are in that same plane, and we're just going to hold until failure. So we'll all be at different points, and then we come back and repeat that 2 more times. So grab your heavy weights, suitcase style, so hold them down by your side. Plant the heels, spine nice and long, full range, so hips drop beneath your knee crease. 8 to 12 reps here. So once you get to that point where it's getting to be a real struggle, one more all the way to the bottom. Leave your weight, lift your hips, and just hold until you can't. Just literally until failure. Everybody's gonna be different. Legs should start to shake. Stay as long as you can. Not when it starts to be uncomfortable, but when you literally feel like you're gonna collapse. Make sure the hips and the knees are in that same line. Oh, and then shake it out whenever you find your failure. Then take a little shake out, a little breather, and then we do that exact same thing 2 more times. So the weights should be getting us nice and fatigued, that we shouldn't be able to hang out in the squat for a long time. If you find that you can sit in the squat for like minutes or even more than a minute, you can probably go heavier in your weights. The legs should be pretty fatigued by the time we get to the hold. Whenever you're ready, round 2. We have 5 minutes per round. So if you're taking a little longer, no worries. You got time. Full range on the weighted squats. Chest stays lifted, spine long. And then you go all the way to the bottom. Drop the weights, lift your hips so they're in line with the knees and hold. Every hold effort ideally should get shorter and shorter because I hope your legs are getting more and more fatigued. Ooh, they should be screaming. Oh, almost didn't make it up. Almost didn't make it up. And then again, shake it out. So we want to find failure. We want to feel like we're gonna fall over. Get your shake out, and then we do our final round. Suitcase squats whenever you're ready. This final set should be a real struggle to meet those reps. Your legs should be really, 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 really fatigued. Chest lifted, spine long when we're holding. Oh, those quads should be screaming. Hips in line with knees, no higher, no less. Ooh. Oh, I can't get up. Oh man. And then shake it out. All those quads. See one person still working, those off camera, I'm not sure. But I'm just gonna go with who I can see. So it looks like we're finished. So 30-second cardio push. Our kneeling cleans. You're gonna grab your moderate weights. We come into that kneeling position. We hinge from the hips like a bridge, and then we clean that weight up and we stomp one foot forward, hinge it back, switch legs. So 30-second cardio push. We go in 15 seconds. We only have one of these for every strength round. So all in, full out, as fast as you can with good form. Let's get that heart rate skyrocketing. Grab your weights, tuck the toes, hinge, 3, 2, clean it, let's go. Hinge, snap, hinge, hit it. 30-second big push. Use this hip hinge, this big push from the hip to get those weights racked, and you land in this 90-90. Yes. Down and up, down and up. 7 seconds, come on, come on. All in, full out, let's go. 3, 2, recover. Nice job, breathe. Breathe. All right, up next we have Renegade rows with a plank hold. We're gonna do single side. This is the only thing we're doing 4 rounds of. So you only need one of your heavy weights. Yeah, couldn't do this genre without this song. You're welcome. Cotton Eye Joe. This song is actually really gross when you listen to the words. It's about an STD. And yet I remember my elementary teachers playing it at little kid parties. And we would dance to it, and as an adult I learned what it was about. I was like, oh geez. Okay, so one hand's gonna be firmly grounded. We're gonna do these in tabletop, not in any kind of plank, because your weight should be so heavy, you shouldn't be able to do it outside of tabletop. So if it's not heavy enough that you need to do tabletop, I need you to go to your next heavy weight. But same thing, 8 to 12, and then we're doing a plank hold to failure. So get in your tabletop, pick which hand you're gonna do. Now for me, like my 25s are big, so I'm a little offset. If that's how you feel, you don't feel really stable, you're gonna use your other weight just to place your hand on it so you're lifted nice and even. Whenever you're ready, 8 to 12, really good, strong rows. Focusing on that upper back. back should be a little sore and fatigued from Tuesdays. So I hope this is a challenge. And then as soon as you're done, the same hand that was rowing hits the floor, you plank, your other hand wraps around, holds the shoulder, and you're here till failure. Make sure the shoulder's right over the wrist. Make sure we're not opening to one side. Chest and hips square to the earth. Find that arm shape. Woo. Might be able to hold out a little longer than we did in the squats on the first round or two. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. All right, and then we switch to the other side. Now, because the other arm was resting, we don't have to rest as long. So if you're ready to go on the other side, we can go. So tabletop position, knuckles face the floor, row to your back hip pocket. Oh my goodness, my upper back is sore. I'm still recovering from Tuesday. Brace your core. Make sure your weight is challenging enough. And as soon as you're done, hand hits the floor, plank, other hand grabs the shoulder. Stay really strong here. Embrace the abs. Ooh, that magic. Been there a long time ago. From the nasty person that you got. Ground the hand into the earth. Come on, come on. I told you guys Tuesdays, when songs have good beats, we ignore the words. Oh, I'm out. Oh. If you're still planking, stay with it. Don't drop until you've hit your failure. And then when you're ready, one more on each side. Really strong to that upper back. Remember, in rows, our biceps are working too. So we did biceps on Tuesday as well. So if you're really, really sore in the arm, okay. As soon as you hit your rep scheme, hand down, high plank, other arm grabs the shoulder, hold. Keep that chest, those hips nice and square to the earth. Really just allow the body to shake. Find that fatigue. You'll be able to put your other hand down, your knees down before you fall on your face, I promise. But challenge yourself and get to that uncomfortable shake. And then when you're ready, last time, other side. Upper back, you should really feel it. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades together. Strong core. And then as soon as you hit it, get in that single arm plank to failure last time. Make sure you're breathing. And then release when you're done. Give you about 30 seconds, and then we have round 2 of our cardio push. Those kneeling cleans. So we'll grab those moderate weights again. The weights should still be moderately heavy. So for my cleans, I'm using my 17.5. You want it heavy enough that you have to use your hip motion to clean it up. If you can easily bicep curl the weight, let's go heavier. All right, 5 seconds. Tuck those toes under. Grab those weights, hinge from the hips. 30-second effort, let's go. Inhale as we hinge back. Exhale as we clean and stick it. Brace your core. And make sure too that foot actually lands. We don't want to keep the weight to one side and feel wobbly. Be really strong, stable. 4, 3, 2, and release. Nice job. Nice job. Up next, we have heavy, heavy chest presses, 8 to 12. And then we have push-ups to failure. So if you were with me on Tuesday and you were able to get 3 or more push-ups on the feet, I want push-ups to failure on the feet. If you got 3 or less, then we're gonna modify into failure on the knees, modifying. So grab your heavy weights for those chest presses. I'm upping my weight to 35s for the chest press. Just remember your chest is a really big muscle. It's really strong. And we're only doing 8 to 12. So I want you to get really, really fatigued so we can only do a couple push-ups. I don't want us getting up and knocking out like double-digit push-ups. Use the strength training to burn the muscle out so you can find failure on the body weight version. Whenever you're ready, remember how to get in and out. Elbows at 45, knuckles to the sky, wrist neutral. Flatten that back. Exhale as we press up. 8 to 12. Last couple reps should be a real struggle. 8 to 12, so you can choose if you need more or not. But get really, 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 really fatigued before you come out of it and flip it over for those push-ups. Hopefully you can only get a couple. I think I can get 2. Oh. Yeah, I only got 2 push-ups. Hopefully you can only get a couple because your chest is so tired. So really, really go heavy on these lifts here. The body weight is just to help us find real fatigue, real failure. It's not for a ton of reps. So like if our iso holds we're holding for a long time, or push-ups you're getting double digits, go heavier on the actual weightlifting part. Take as long as you need to recover. We're doing really good on time, so don't feel like you have to rush. Really good on time means we get extra time for abs. Courtney suddenly left the room to go get heavier weights. She's like, I'll show you how long we can take. Whenever you're ready, round 2 of 3. Moving at your own pace. Make sure your form is really good before you start to take that weight up. Breathe. Focus. It's okay if we get less reps. That's a good thing. So like round 1 I got 9. I only got 8 that time. As quickly but safely as we can transition to the push-ups. Whew. Chest. Really feel that chest. And then you recover and rest before we go into our final set. Whew. Whenever you're ready for that 3rd set, it'll feel really good to not lift weights for a few days. Almost didn't get them. Make sure you don't slow down when you're laying down. You'll lose your momentum. When you don't have a partner to place those weights in your hands, it's kind of important. safely come up. Quick but safe transitions. Not throwing the weights over our sides. I don't think I can get one push-up. All right, I got this. One. Ooh. Be proud of one push-up after 8 heavy, heavy chest presses. Or however many you can get. I see some people coming up off the floor. So I'll wait 30 seconds. And then we're gonna go into our 30-second kneeling cleans. So grabbing those moderate weights. It should feel almost like 5-pounders after you've had your heavy weights in your hands. Throw those suckers around. All right, 9 seconds, start getting ready. Tuck those toes, hinge your hips back, grab your weights, 3, 2, hinge, and clean. So it's just like standing cleans as far as the hip hinge, and then the shrug elbow, get it up. Little cardio push, come on. But it's still a lot of strength. You got it, let's go. You're almost there, come on. 30 seconds flies, 3, 2, done. Woo. Breathe. All right, next circuit is overhead presses, but not push presses, strict press. Because we have 8 to 12 strict, and then seesaws for our burnout. So if you normally push press like anywhere between 20 and 30, drop your weight by like 5 pounds. So I think I push press 25s on Tuesday. So I'm gonna do 20s for my strict press and my seesaws. So wherever you were, minus at least 5 pounds. Because the seesaws are gonna get real hard real fast if we're too heavy. Same thing though, 8 to 12, strict press. On your last one, we rotate out and we go right into our seesaws. Remember, it's not an alternate. They pass each other in the middle. Yeah, so it's gonna get real hard real fast. All right, 8 to 12, strict press, core brace, knees soft. Exhale up, watch your wrists. Watch your low back. Woo, I'm not gonna get many seesaws. Oh, that's it, I got. It shouldn't be many, it shouldn't be many. Weight should be a real challenge to seesaw with. And make sure we're not seesawing like this. All the way up, all the way down. Full range, no cheats. Shoulder burnout. It's all about the shoulders right now. So make sure your core is braced so we're not popping that ribcage open. Knees are soft, feet are firmly grounded. Everything else is still really focused and strong. 8 to 12 on the strict presses. Minimal seesaws, minimal. Because your weight should be so heavy, it should be a real challenge. Especially after at least 8 overheads. I don't know if I'll get any seesaws this time. Oh. Let failure be silly. Yeah, if you can't get them, that's okay. I saw Heather couldn't get any seesaws. That's okay. In fact, that's a beautiful thing. That means she's going so heavy on her overheads, she doesn't need anything extra to fail. No, that's good. We want that. We want that failure. We want that. That's a good thing. And yeah, laugh with it. It's funny. When you try to go to do it and you fail, it feels like, oh my God. Yeah, don't be so serious. Failure is what we want in the weightlifting class. So let it be what it is. Let it be. Our bodies are only capable of so much. So when we push it to its limits, it's gonna fail. That's what we want. That's what we want. Okay, I can't get my 8. I did 6. And I got 1 seesaw. Oh, geez. I think that was 3. I think that was 3. Oh, but see, then Heather got a seesaw. That's her body recovering too and getting stronger. Yes, weightlifting is fun. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. Allow yourself to fail. We live in a culture where failure is not allowed, but in these moments, it's wanted. So let it happen. All right, we'll wait about 20 seconds, and then we'll go into those kneeling cleans. 30-second push. We only have 2 more things after this. We have biceps, and then we're combining bridges and skull crushers. So we're doing really, really good. We got this. All right, let's get ourselves set up. Tuck the toes, grab those weights. Hinge, 3, 2, swing those weights, stick it, let's go. Brace the core. Shrug it. Ugh. Three, 2, done. Whew. Whew. All right, biceps. We have 8 to 12 regulars, 90 degree hold. So make sure your 90-degree hold is not like down here or up here, but you actually have a 90-degree bend in that knee, in that elbow, and then arms not forward, elbows right underneath that shoulder. Moderately heavy. I'm gonna stay with my 17.5. 8 to 12 on your curls, and then 2 failure. Hold. On the hold, make sure the weight doesn't cause your wrist to kind of hinge. Stay really strong. All right. Whenever we're ready, I might have to drop to 15. Ready? 8 to 12. Strong and stable. Don't swing the body. Elbows under shoulders. Make sure you're breathing on the hold. Arms not wide. Make sure the wrists are in line with the elbows. Oh. By the time you fail, you should feel it in your chest even. Everything is so active to hold these weights. Take it out. Biceps are a smaller muscle group, so take a little extra time in your recoveries. We're asking a lot of these small muscles, so let them recover. In our big presses like chest press and rows, we have accessory muscles, but right now we're just using the accessories. If you were not challenged by rep number 8, please curl heavier. You might surprise yourself. You might surprise yourself and be like, wow, I actually can curl 15s, 20s. You might find that you're capable of it. Breathe. Oh. We have one more set. Put up that pump. Oh. all around the world. Courtney, you at least had to like them. They were like before EDM, but it's still, they made their music with the computers. I had a lady in my spin class a long time ago. She called it the computer music. And my husband just laughs because he's like, that's what older people call it. And I was like, I called it that. So now I have to remind myself to always, always, always say EDM. Otherwise, I'm going to call it computer music and people will think I'm 80. Joan is so nice and he's always offered to take me to a concert, but I feel like what the heck is the point? Because it's literally just them in front of a bunch of computers and stuff. Just watch it on YouTube. Oh, I can't. Woo! I got 5. I'm dropping to a lighter. Nope, those are my 20s. I'm gonna drop to a lighter weight so I can get a couple more reps. And then we hold to failure. Watch your wrist. If your wrist starts hinging, you failed. If your biceps aren't strong enough to hold the weight without good form, go lighter. Okay, so, oh, I almost forgot. We got to do our cleans first. We're moving to our last thing. So 25 seconds. Give everybody a minute because biceps are going to be recruited in these. So we'll give the biceps a second. Oh, wow. Oh, I'll have to send it to you, Courtney, after class. I heard I was taking one of those spin classes on Obey. She had a boss remix of a song. I like to move it. I like to move it. But the remix was great. I might play it for us here in a second. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Grab the weights. Tuck the toes. Hinge those hips back. Ready, set, let's go. I hope if I get Courtney to like it enough, she'll play it in her spin class. She won't. She hates EDM. One can dream. Oh, I will say she's nice though. She'll play the Pussycat Dolls for me. Oh, get that heart rate up. Come on. 3, 2, and release. All right, take your breather. I'm gonna see if I can find that song on my Spotify. Ooh, breathe. There it is. It's awesome. Okay, we have bridges and skull crushers. So we're gonna do 8 to 12 weighted bridges. Use that same dumbbell for our skull crushers. So pick a weight and skull crush, even if you could bridge heavier. Whenever you're ready, weight on those hips. Bridge up and down, 8 to 12 reps. Now Courtney, just picture yourself on a spin bike. In a moment up at the top and then elbow drops or corners. Come on now. How much freaking fun would that be? As soon as you hit your bridge goal, you pick up that weight, you go right into skull crushers, either in a bridge hold or no bridge hold. You choose what level you want. There it is. Yes. Love that drop. And then your hold is the skull crusher. So hold, hold, hold until you fail. And by fail, please don't drop that weight on your head. As soon as you feel like you're gonna drop it, you release, you release. Oh, feel the back arms burning. Ooh. Okay, so that wasn't the most challenging for me. I'm gonna up to my 25s. So use round 1 as feedback. If the weight was too light, the skull crushers you were able to hold for a while, go heavier. And then they get a break while we bridge. So right back into those bridges. Squeeze the tush. Eight to 12, and then you hold it. Check your form. Elbows over shoulders. Forearms parallel to ceiling. Oh, that was much better. I failed much faster. And then you can go right back into those bridges. Sorry, this is now on an EDM playlist, so it's no longer on the millennials music. Last rep, last set, last set. Oh, those triceps. Woo! Oh! And then failure and release. Oh. I gotta go back to the other playlist though because I need it for the core section. All right, we'll wait 25 seconds and finish with those cleans. This is the last time we do them. And then we have abs to finish. You know what's funny is listening to this playlist, they had a lot of like these remix music too, growing up, all these like Cotton Eye Joe and stuff. All right, 3, last time, 2, let's go. This is your final cardio push. So you want to get that heart rate up? Let's go. Oh, my booty's sore for that one. It's hard to stick that landing. Stay with it, come on. 8. You got it, you got it. 3, 2, and done. Woo, breathe. Little tiny cardio pushes. And we finish with abs. All right, whenever you're ready, maybe on your back, you just come here, just crunch. If you're still recovering, no worries, join when you're ready. We're like 30 seconds ahead of schedule, so if you're still recovering, you can take it. All right, if you're not already there, join us. In 5 seconds, we're gonna meet in tabletop. Hold the crunch at the top, tabletop. Bring the hands together. We're gonna take them to the right as the left leg extends and then back to center. So your right knee stays and you're bringing the left forearm to the right thigh, contracting through the right oblique. Stay with your breath. For 3, For 2, do nothing to stop, but just change to the other side. So cross to the left, walk that left leg in, and kick the right leg out. So moving into that left oblique. Last 2, we're just going to alternate. So to the right and then to the left. Keep the upper body off. So the whole time, at least one shoulder blade is not touching the floor. Upper body nice and stable, strong upper body crunch. Three, 2, come through center, fingertips behind the ears, crunches. Really isolating those upper abs. Can you find that beat? Keep the knees over the hips, lower abs supporting your legs. Low back grounded. 3, 2, hold at the top. We have one more thing. Hands come together. Bottom of the feet kind of knock together, knees wide. We bring the hands to touch the arch of the feet. Everything kicks out. So the knees kind of frame the elbows when they come in. Hands directly down towards the arches of the feet. Oh, it's a lot of abs. Come on. Make sure you're breathing. Keep that low back grounded. Almost there. Stay with it, PELWELL family. Come on. 10, 9, 8, you got it. 7, 6, 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees, release. Gently rock side to side, massage the low back, nice job. Extend the legs out long, arms overhead. Let the rib cage pop open, stretch out the abs. Reach the arms and legs opposite directions, traction to the entire body. Take up space, lengthen. Release, we're gonna roll it all the way over, flipping into tabletop and meeting in down dog. Pedaling out those feet. Go ahead, walk the hands back towards the feet. Stay in your forward fold. Take one more breath here. Bend those knees, roll it up. Big side body stretch. Push the hips one way, reach the opposite. Keep the chest open, shoulders stacked. Up and over, other side. Slowly release, open, stretch to the chest. Hands together, flipping wrists, reach the arms forward, round the upper back, stretch it out, maybe step the feet closer together, big rounding to the upper back, pull those shoulder blades apart, and release, take it out. Please make sure to stretch a little bit more, make sure you hydrate, enjoy your weekend. If you're local and you're free, come to Court Spin class tonight, we'll have a good time. 5:45 at Nautilus. If you're not local, I'm so sorry. You're missing out on all the fun. Maybe come visit. But until Monday, PELWELL family, be well.